What's up, dudes? Gun Skinny here. It's another fabulous review. Look what we got on the table. The Ka-Bar. Alright. Had some trouble finding a lot of information on this knife. I'll get into that a little bit later in the video. I was surprised. This is one of the knives that I showed earlier on the flashlight review. A little teaser. Now I'm getting to the video. I've carried it for a couple days. So now I'm going to tell you about it. We'll start off with a little Ka-Bar history review. History lesson. I like to give a little history on the knives before I review them. I think it's important to know. If you don't like it, then you can just fast forward through the video to get the review. So, but this one's interesting. This Ka-Bar has an interesting startup. Okay, here's how the story goes. Okay, the Ka-Bar, the history of the Ka-Bar is they claim to have received its name after the company received a testimonial written by a trapper, I guess a bear trapper, who used the knife to kill a wounded bear that attacked him after his rifle jammed. Now, according to the story, when he wrote this testimony, all that was legible on the paper was, in quotes, quote unquote, it was K-A-B-A-R, and they believe that it was fragments of the phrase "kill a bear." So that's pretty cool, I think. And then later on, there's a guy by the name of Earl Gorman. He's a former Marine and author, and he refuted that story, that claim, and dismissed it. And he called it a macho marketing form of the 70s, form from the 70s, whatever. And he offered an alternate explanation that the name is an abbreviation of knife dash attachment, comma, Browning automatic rifle. So it would be K-A-B-A-R, Ka-Bar. I like the first story better, in my opinion, but whatever. I just thought that was pretty cool. Pretty interesting story. But going into the knife, I picked this one up, like I said, a couple days ago, and I've been carrying it ever since I picked it up. It's a nice knife. I can't find any information on it at all. I don't know. I'm going to give you the model number and stuff like that, so if you guys can help me out and let me know if you find anything. So let's start off with the handle. Okay, the handle it's got this, I believe this is aluminum handle right here, and it's got the carbon fiber. It's not really carbon fiber, it's just made to look that way. Still looks pretty cool. It's a decently heavy knife. It's also got the stainless steel liner frame. I mean, there's not a lot of grip on the handle. It's got some jimping down here, and some back here. I think this looks pretty cool back here. The handle actually, I mean, it feels pretty good in the hand. But you know, it's all right. So that's pretty much on the handle. Yeah, like I said, it's aluminum and it has this carbon fiber looking material. I don't know if that's plastic. Like I said, I couldn't find any information on this knife, so I'm just going off of you know, what I've researched so far on their other knives. The blade, as you can see, it's a Tanto, partially serrated. It does have a cool blade shape here. Let's see if I can get this in here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Let's get it from the top. If you can see that, it's kind of, see that little design out right there? Now that, I mean, the blade, I mean, I've researched this, the design and stuff like that, so I mean, what I would call this is like a Tanto blade with like a hybrid of a clip blade and the saber grind, you know what I mean? Because with the saber grind, it comes in like a ½ an inch to 3/4 of an inch from the edge, with like the deep cut swedge on it. I'll show you what I mean real quick. Where's here she is. This is pretty much what I'm talking about, if you can see this on my phone. That is a clip blade, but you can see how my phone screwed it up. But you can yeah, this thing won't. There you go. See how it's got that the same thing going on here. So it's kind of like a hybrid type thing. It's a nice Tanto blade. I'm digging it. It's sharp. It was really sharp out of the box. The pivot point is out of the box. It was sweet. It has a real nice pivot point. The action on it is really smooth. Doesn't take too much to swing it open. It's a heavier knife, so I've been carrying it in my back pocket. Opening it's not a flipper. It's using the thumb studs. It's a liner lock, as you can see. Thumb stud, I should say, because there is no dual thumb studs. So if you're a lefty, you're kind of screwed, which sucks. I like the dual thumb studs a lot better if you're gonna have something like that. Yeah, blade sharp out of the box. Not really sharp, but I get a little hesitant on buying partially serrated knives because it's just a tough time to sharpen them. You got to buy that tool to get in there to the serrations and sharpen it up. I don't really use the serrations too much anyway, so I mean I don't really need to sharpen them that much. But anyway, pocket clip. It's carried tip up. Not a big fan. And it's non-reversible, which sucks. So, I mean, for me, that sucks. You know what I mean? Like, all this stuff, I'm just speaking from my opinion, what I look for in knives. But the pocket, you know, I'd like it to be reversible. I just don't like carrying tip up. Like I said, there's some jimping on the back. The grip is pretty good, not that great. Pros and cons, pretty much. I mean, the pros are it's a heavy-duty knife. It'll definitely get the job done. It's a Ka-Bar. I mean, come on. The cons is the steel. Okay, that's the other thing. I want to know what the blade steel is. I don't know. What I did is I researched and I looked at other Ka-Bars that are around this price range, which this was about 40 bucks, and they're all averaging from, you know, one of the blade steels was DIN 1.4116 SS blade steel, stainless steel, which I don't know if this is that. It might just be 440, you know, 440A or 440C. I don't know. I tried to call Ka-Bar today, but I called them too late. They're closed. They're not open right now. So I'm gonna show you guys this right now. So if you're watching this, you can please, you know, let me know. The model number on this knife is 2819. You're not going to be able to see it there, but underneath that it says China. So that's the model number. It also says on the box Tactical LTD ED XIX. And the box looks like this. Special edition Ka-Bar. I don't know, man. It's a mystery to me. I have no, you know what I mean? I've done as much research. I've looked everywhere. I've Googled it. I've done it on Bing. Looked everywhere on the internet. I cannot find anything on this knife. Not one thing. But yeah, I'm gonna update you guys. I'll do a Ka-Bar update on whenever I get a hold of them and I give them the model number and they can let me know what's going on with this. But other than that, everything's really good with this knife so far. Except for the pivot point. I was having a little, out of the box there was no blade play, but after I started playing with it a little bit, because I like to, you know, it's just like a gun, you gotta break it in, you know what I mean? And I started, you know, playing around with it, doing this, and actually it's not doing it now, but it was wiggling a little bit. No, I'm not happy about that. That's like a pet peeve of mine. I can't stand blades that come with blade play. Just like Nut and Fancy can't stand blades that come without jimping. You know what I mean? So I am going to tighten that up a little bit. Actually, I already did tighten it up a little bit, but then it interferes with the action on the knife. So for 40 bucks, this might be going back to Big 5. I'm not sure if this is going to be a keeper. It's a little too expensive for the quality of the knife. But I'm going to talk to Ka-Bar first and see. The other thing I forgot to mention, it does have a little glass breaker right here on the butt of the knife, so that's good. The spine's open too. Forgot to tell you that. I like that. Easy cleaning. I mean, the main reason I got this blade is because it's a Tanto and it's a Ka-Bar. I don't have a Tanto yet, so I figured I'd pick one up. But I'm not really. I like it, but I can't say that I'm really that impressed with it. We'll just keep it like that. Give me a couple more days. Let me talk to Ka-Bar here and see what's going on, and I'll do a Ka-Bar update. But yeah, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. This video is going way too long. It's getting boring. Check out the website again, gunskinny.com. Got some cool stuff up there. You can also watch some of my videos there. Please subscribe, guys. I need to get some more subs so I can do longer videos and stuff like that. And that's about it. Like I said, any information on the knife, please PM me or leave a comment. And that's it, guys. Everyone take care. Be safe out there, and I'll talk to you later. Alright.